Hey, I'm back with goal setting part 2. So now that you as a parent are really clear on the goals and what you want your child to work on, now you're going to start to guide your child in reflecting on the past year and their successes and things that they want to change. We're actually going to let the child pick what they want to work on. And then our input is actually going to come in when we talk about the how we're going to achieve these goals. So the first thing we want for them to do is we want them to reflect on the past year. So basically, I've attached some worksheets below with some verbiage that you can use at the different grade levels. So it could be what was something that made your heart smile as compared to what was something that made you sad. Or you could say something as mature as what worked well last year and what didn't, kind of thing. So take a look at the worksheets and go from there. You do want to highlight the options that they had, the choices that they made, the outcomes that they came, and what were the results and whether they were favorable or not. So once they've done all of that, you're going to have your child pick one or two at the most things that they actually want to work on. And they want to be really clear and really specific things that they want to work on. And they should be something that the child needs, not really like my kid picked one year to get their kill-death ratio down. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Something that is academic that's going to improve them in school. And then next, you're going to sit down and you're going to talk about how are you guys going to define success? What does this success look like? Also, you're going to talk about the time frame. The younger the child, the shorter the amount of time. The more needy the child, the more outbursts the child has, the shorter the duration of time. Also, does success look like 100%? Most of the time it does not. Sometimes success looks like I'm only going to cry 3 days a week, not 5 days a week. Whatever that is, you're going to talk it over with your kid. At that point, you're going to stop. We're not going to do any more. We're going to break. You're going to actually set an appointment with your child to come back and visit it in a couple of days, a week at the most. And you both are going to be committed to coming back and doing two things. One, you're going to come back and revisit what you wrote down and what you talked about and see if you still agree on it. And then two, you're going to start to talk about what it is that you're going to need and what help they're going to need from you in order for them to achieve those goals. Make sure you set a date, make sure you set a calendar, and make sure you set an alert. Because when you go back and revisit it, you will be very surprised. Your child will have made a lot of thought about this. You're going to be surprised. All right, next up, how do we do this plan? See you next.